Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where you are. Playing more Final Fantasy today. So, for those of you who don't know, I am replaying all of the Final Fantasy 14 MSQ. So, like, right now we're going through, right now we're just going through Heavensward. And last time me, Squishy, Soot, and 1010 all went through the Crystal Tower questline together. And today we're gonna continue through MSQ, like have a nice time. If I do sound a little different, that's because my microphone has officially died. I don't know what happened, but for some reason I was using a Blue Yeti, and just randomly, like I think I streamed on Sunday and then I put it away. Like it's on a mic arm, so I just kind of shoved it to the side like I usually do. Then I logged in. When I went on to do the Tuesday readings, it was no longer connecting to my PC, so it might sound a little different. I am currently using my my partner's microphone, which is it's still a Yeti, but it's like a nicer one, so it might sound like a little crisper, I guess. I just copied over my filters, like literally without doing anything else. But yeah, so that's why it might sound different if you're like listening to the other VODs and just diving into this one. Or if you've listened to me before and you're like, why the hell does nurse sound like that? And yeah, it's a lot better than the trash can mic I was using during Tuesday's reading. If you're listening to the POPRA readings, I sounded like shit, and everyone was being very nice about it. So I appreciate that. But right now, like even though there's MSQ going on right now, there's Little Ladies Day, the event happening. So I figured I'd just do that in stream. Like, it's a really quick event, like nothing too in depth. So that'd be like a cute little thing to do. I forgot to cover my chat. There we go. There's always something I forget to do beforehand. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a great one. I have been adding something to my routine recently. I've been going on the treadmill after work on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. It's first week doing it. So it's Thursday right now, so I gotta do my Friday still. And what I've been doing is just watching anime while I'm walking the treadmill. It's actually been a really nice deal because the office building I work at provides a gym for everyone who works there, which is a really nice perk that I haven't used so far because I'm like, I could just walk outside. But then I'm like, I can't watch anime while I'm outside. So I've been watching anime on my phone while I'm going on the treadmill, which is nice. I'm very excited to like do a little more and watch more anime because I've actually been I've really wanted to watch Fruits Basket, but it's like I never had the time to do it since 2019, and I've finally been able to crack like up to 5 episodes so far, so I'm excited to actually watch it because it's a show that I was super hyped for, but then I never just fucking did it because, you know, life, and then 2020 happened, and it's like I don't want to. I am in the middle of a crisis mentally. So yeah, so let's start Little Ladies Day, and then once we're wrapped up with this event, we'll head over to MSQ. We'll continue. I think we're like right on the patch of was it 2.4? Yeah, I think it's 2.4. So right after that, we'll head into MSQ. No, wait, not 2.4. It is 2.4. Sorry, I'm like getting my patches mixed up because I started in Shadowbringers, so I'm not the most familiar with the patch cycles of like before Shadowbringers. Yeah, inheritance. The Royal Seneschal has a new event in mind to bring smiles to all the princesses of the realm. Like, Little Ladies Day is basically like a holiday for like young maidens and stuff. It's really cute. Begging your pardons, good madame, but you were an adventurer, are you not? If so, I would be much obliged for your kind assistance. I am the Royal Seneschal, and it is my honor to oversee Little Ladies Day. In case you are unfamiliar, the festival celebrates all the maidens of the realm. My duty is to see that each and every lady is treated as a princess. For this year's celebration, we are planning to distribute replicas of an antique folding fan to participants. Wishing to learn more about said fan, Miss Aldethea, a scion of House Thorn, has taken it upon herself to investigate its origins. Alas, she has had ever a frail constitution and is feeling unwell. For now, she rests at my insistence, but passionate as she is about the celebration, I worry that she won't stay put. Thus, I would turn to you for help. In order to take the burden off my lady, who is also a treasured princess this day, Might I prevail upon you to assist with their investigation? All right. I'm truly grateful. Now, Miss Aldithia, I think, should be resting on a bench in the Gold Court, so pray seek her out there. I leave her in your capable hands. All right, let's go. I think it's in another... Ulda's a hellscape when it comes... wrong one. Anyway, Ulda is a hellscape when it comes to actually figuring out what... Oh my god. Hey, Bjorn, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. What is it? Inheritance? Yeah, I have to go this way. All right. Yeah. Little ladies, these are always like really short, cute things. I always really like the, what does ship mean? Ship? Ship? Like, it depends. A ship can either just mean a boat or people getting really riled up about, fictional people. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. Don't ship me with other yeah. Don't ship me with other VTubers, as in, like, don't imply that I'm, like, romantically involved with other VTubers. It's like shipping as in, like, you want two people to get together, kind of. So that's just kind of my thing. Like, I've had that happen before. But as long as you don't do that, it's fine. Yeah. Pardon me, I do not believe we've met. Is there something you require? So the Royal Seneschal sent you. Well, I would be lying if I said I didn't need the help. I'm in a worse way than I had realized. I'm supposed to meet with two people as part of my investigation, but loath as I am to admit, I'm in no condition to be up and about. As you may already know, I'm investigating the origins of an antique folding fan, the very one beside me, which is found in the Thorn Manor one day. Curious about the design, which is unseen in Old Da, I turned to the history books and discovered that it is of a style used in the palace during the Thorn Dynasty. Further research revealed that Princess Edvia, my ancestor who gave rise to the Little Lady's Day, once used such a fan in a dance she performed at the Royal Soiree. It was very beautiful by all accounts, and I should have liked to see it. Inspired by this discovery, I consulted the Royal Seneschal, and it was decided that we would make replicas of the fan as gifts for this year's celebration. However, when we showed the fan to an artisan we hired, he declared that, while undeniably designed in the Thorn style, it was crafted much more recently, no more a few decades ago at most. Oh no! This led me to wonder, who had this fan made and why? With my mother no longer with us, I went and asked my father, but he claimed to know nothing about it and said no more. Though he is married into the family, he is present head of House Thorn. If even he doesn't know, then I have to seek answers elsewhere. Additionally, if we learned how the fan was used during Princess Edvia's time, I thought we would share the knowledge during the celebration. Thus did I arrange to meet with people who are versed in the history of our family. As I am now, however, I can scarcely stand without feeling faint. I'm sorry to impose, but might I trouble you to attend the appointments in my stead? Okay. I am in your debt. Now, you will want to take the fan with you. Yeah, I already did this event on my main. Honestly, this event's not much to write home about. Like, there have been better Little Ladies Days events, but I might as well document it while I'm playing this alt. I plan on doing all the different events while I'm playing through this on stream. Please show it when you meet the individuals in question. One is a reporter from the Mithril Eye who will be at Arzanet Ossuary, and the other is a historian who will be at the Quicksand. All right, let's go. I think they're both in over here. Yeah. Ulda. I always get lost in Ulda. Okay, opposite sides. Cool. In general, probably the decorations and the rewards we get from Little Ladies Days are some of my favorites. Like, my main, her hat is like a bunch of flowers, And I got that from the first Little Ladies Day I did on my character, and it's been my favorite ever since. Can I help you with something? I'm actually supposed to meet someone here, but she appears to be late. Here's this fan. Ah, so you've come on Miss Aldithia's behalf, and this is the fan she wished me to inspect. Indeed, it is of a style hailing from the Thorn dynasty. It is said that Princess Edvia carried such a fan when she attended functions. In those days, it was considered to meet for noblewomen to cover their faces, to which end they carried folding fans on their persons. But as the legend of the lost lady would attest, Princess Edvia didn't concern herself with social norms. At a royal soiree, far from using her fan to cover her face, she used it to perform an impromptu dance. The Sultan and his retinue of seneschals looked aghast, but the guests were captivated by her performance and erupted into rapturous applause when she finished. The dance came to be known as the Little Ladies' Dance. It is said to be passed down through the women of House Thorn. The fan you hold, I expect, was crafted for that very purpose. Curious, though, as a daughter of House Thorn, it seems to me that Miss Aldithia should be aware of this legacy. In any case, I hope I was able to be of some help to her. Pray pass along my regards. Alright, bow. And leave. Yep, there he goes. Okay, let's get to the other one. I think, yeah, it's all the way over there. I'm just gonna take the 8th right over. Thankfully, this one isn't long, so it won't be too long since until we get into the MSQ. Hey, Mithril Eye Reporter. Where could Aldithia be? Can I help you? Yeah, here's this fan. This fan. Aldithia sent you, I take it. Very well then, I'll tell you what I know. When Aldithia reached out about an antique fan she found, I was instantly reminded of a similar one I saw long ago. By her description alone, I couldn't be certain, but to see it here and now, there's no doubt in my mind. This fan once belonged to Aldithia's mother, Claudia. She was still half a girl at the time, 15 summers old perhaps, when I interviewed her for a Little Ladies' Day article. That day, she had this very fan with her. She was out of sorts, though, and begged to sit down and rest. As tired as she looked, I decided to cut the interview short and ended up writing about something else. I must say, I find it a little strange that Aldithia would ask me about the fan. It belonged to her mother, after all. Surely she would know about it. The plot thickens. Okay, let's return to her. Hopefully it can get there quick. That's the closest one. Let's walk over. Ah, you have returned. Thank you for presenting the appointments in my stead. So did you learn aught of interest? Yeah, learn about this fan. Yeah, your fan. It belonged to your mother. What? The fan was my mother's. And she used it, it was used to perform the Little Ladies' Dance. A dance passed down through the women of her line? Yeah. Forgive me, I'm not sure what to think. I never knew about any of this. Let me turn the music up a little bit. If it ends up being too loud, let me know. About neither the fan nor the dance. Why didn't my mother share the tradition with me? Perhaps she didn't have the chance. Yes, I feel that is the only plausible explanation. My mother succumbed to the illness when I was little. Even if she had wished to pass on the tradition, she never had the chance to do so. Be that as it may, my father must have known something. I know not why he claimed otherwise and feigned ignorance about the fan, nor do I expect that he would willingly talk. Still, I want to know about the dance and about my mother. I'm sorry to impose yet again, adventure, but won't you help me find the answers? Yeah, this means a lot to me. Thank you. Now then, if my mother appeared at Little Lady's Day with her fan, it seems likely she performed a dance here. On that assumption, I propose we look for those who knew my mother about around when she was involved with the festival. For this, wealthy middle-aged folk seems like a good place to start. Chances are they at least crossed paths with her in social circles. To that end, could you please try approaching affluent-looking individuals at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange in Thames Aesthetics? I shall wait you there. God, every single time I look at a unique Final Fantasy name, I immediately regret my decision of reading out all of the unvoiced lines. Like, for some reason, I've forgotten that Final Fantasy naming conventions were like that. Okay, willowy noblewoman. Hi, I have a fan. What's that? Do I know Claudia Thorne and the dance she used to perform? May I ask who is asking? Goodness me, to think Aldithia had no idea. I was good friends with her mother, I'm proud to say, and would be glad to share what I know. She was quite frail, was Claudia, and constantly took ill. As a result, she seldom attended social functions, and certainly never performed at Little Lady's dance with them. She did, however, show it to me in private, and I consider myself blessed. It was so beautiful, I begged to learn it from her. She kindly taught me, and she would have loved to teach Aldithia too, I'm sure. It breaks my heart she had never had the chance. But if Aldithia was keen to learn to dance, nothing would please me more than to teach it, a poor substitute though I may be for her mother. She waits at the Gold Court, yes? I shall go there at once. In private, you say? Willowy noblewoman. Can you please explain this? Hey, let's go to the market. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's continue. Haughty mother. A thorn woman who once danced at the festival. I'm afraid I'm not familiar. Little Ladies' Day has always been such a common folks festival, after all. If anyone were to know, I dare say it would be the head of the Thorn family, who's under their auspices that the celebrations take place. Okay, well, you're a useless, haughty mother. Restless nobleman. Where in the world did you disappear to? What? Did I ever see the dance performed by Claudia Thorne? As it happens, yes. Yes, I did. It was during Little Ladies' Day celebration many years ago. Claudia was participating for the first time, and I had the honor of being her guide. By way of thanks for my company, she showed me the dance. Flourishing her fan, she moved with such a majestic grace I was left utterly transfixed. A dance so lovely should have seen by all. Won't you perform it on stage at the festival, I suggested? And to my delight, she agreed with a smile. But no sooner did she finish enrapturing the crowds that she retreated out of sight and all but collapsed on the ground. It was then I learned of her frail constitution. Though I hadn't been aware, I felt no less terrible for making her overexert herself. I apologized profusely, begging her not to push herself ever again, and the sad look on her face when she nodded was something I've not forgotten to this day. Ah, but look at me prattle on to a complete stranger. My apologies. Now then, I was in the midst of looking for someone, so I shall excuse myself. Alright, let's report back. I think like a few more conversations then it's over, and I'll get a cool little dance from it. Which is good, because I don't have a lot of emotes on this character. Every time, like, last time I streamed this was with, in the Crystal Tower collab, and... and like every time the rest of them were like doing like cool emotes and stuff, I was like, I have step dance. That's all I have is step dance. I don't have any of the cool emotes yet. Oh, there you are. A woman was here just now. She told me she was a friend of my mother's and kindly taught me how to perform the Little Ladies' dance. It's as beautiful as I imagined it would be. I cannot thank you enough for finding this person. Well then, were you able to learn aught from anyone else? Well, there's this bitch of a mother. Real bitch. So my mother once performed the dance before a crowd, but the exertion was too much for her. From what I've now seen, movements may indeed be trying for those with poor health. Those such as myself, thus did father choose to keep the dance a secret from me, out of concern for my well-being. Or so I speculate at any rate. Lady Althithia, thank heavens I found you. Rodolph? What are you doing here? What am I doing here? Begging your pardons, my lady, but you disappeared from the manor without a word. Both your papa and I have been worried sick. But all's well that ends well, and it seems you are on hand for the young mistress. As her seneschal, allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude. Now then, my lady, even as we speak, your father searches for you in the city. If you feel strong enough, let us seek him out together. It would set his mind at ease. I guess, of course. Man, I wonder who's looking for someone. Thanks to you, I've discovered things I never knew about my family, and I would have you at my side to meet when I meet with my father. Will you come with me? Absolutely. Thank you. Your presence will give me the courage to seek the truth. Master 14 should be somewhere in the Ruby Road Exchange. Please follow me. Alright, let's go. Where is it? Oh, okay, it's up there. Yeah, this is gonna wrap it up. Yeah, I think this is like one of the shortest events that's come out recently. Like, usually Little Ladies Days are short, but this has been like shorter than I remember. I'm getting too used to the Halloween events that go on forever and ever and ever. But they're so fun, but they go on forever. You're the woman from earlier. I should have guessed you were the one who aided my daughter. Ah, gasp. I said what I said, not realizing you came at her behest. What's done is done. Now allow me to properly introduce myself. 14 Thorn, head of the Thorn family, at your service. No more secrets, father. Why did you hide the truth from me? I couldn't bring myself to tell you. Even as that fan and dance hold fond memories of your mother, they are a painful reminder of that she is gone. I couldn't bear to lose you as well, so please return the fan and forget about the dance. Father, I understand full well why you feel this way. Were I in your position, I would likely feel the same. But as much as I'm touched by your concern, I know about everything now. About Mother, about the fan, even the dance. Oh, she know. Claudia? Lady Aditya, that was extraordinary. Where in the world did you learn how to dance so beautifully? An old friend of Mother's taught me. Despite all these years, she still remembered the entire dance down to the smallest flourish. And she taught me in 2 seconds. Mother brought you great joy when she danced for you that day. On coming to understand this, I knew that you wanted to experience that joy again. Aldithia. Like I once apologized to your mother, I must now apologize to you. It was wrong of me to hide the fan and dance from you, and I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me. It is your desire to carry on the tradition, and I will not stand in your way. Thank you. But you know, Father, it is Little Ladies' Day. Rather than an apology, is there not a more appropriate gesture for the occasion? As you say, my princess. As you say, I, 14 Thorn, head of the Thorn family, do hereby pledge to serve as your royal seneschal. Your every wish is my command. Aww. It's just cute. Except perhaps that when I judge that you are overexerting yourself. After all, your highness's well-being is my foremost priority. I shall bear that in mind. Without further ado, then, my first wish is to instruct the festival staff in the Little Ladies Dance, so that we may share it all with all who participate in the festivities. If that is your wish, then it is mine as well. On this day, all ladies are princesses, and everyone should, by rights of inherit the dance passed on down in our family. Yay! And I get to learn it too. I have a gift for you, adventurer, as a token of my gratitude. It isn't much, but please accept these instructions for the dance, along with a replica of my mother's fan. Now then, there's no time to waste. We must distribute these fans to as many people as possible and share with them the history of the dance. This will be a Little Ladies' Day to remember. Oh, yes, it will. Thumbs up. Yep, got it. Seasonal event is complete. Yep, her greatest fan. All right, so now we have the Little Ladies Dance emote. I forgot. Oh, I did not do that. I also have this. All the things from all the things from Crystal Tower that I just didn't use. Alright. I actually should equip all the stuff I got from... Oh, I guess only one thing is better than what I currently have. Okay, thanks, Crystal Tower. Really appreciate it, Crystal Tower. Let me just get back in my glam. Yeah, let's see what the emote is. The one negative thing about this is it is not a looping dance, but look. It's a little cute thing. The little wink is blocked. It's blocked by Mole's hair. Her hair's covering the wink. Oh no, it just looks like her eyes are closed now. But yeah, it's a cute little event. Got a little dance from it. The only complaint is that it doesn't loop, because it's kind of it looks like it's a thing that you should leave on loop, like when you're idling, but oh well. Anyway, let's head back to MSQ, because we just had accepted a... Let's go to Camp Dragonhead first, and then I'll recap everyone on what we did last time in MSQ. Okay, where is haurchefant? Hi, haurchefant. He is in here, right? Is this the right building? Nope, wrong building. Sorry, haurchefant. Okay. I love you so much, haurchefant. I went in the wrong building. No, please forgive me. Okay, haurchefant. Hello. So last time when we were doing MSQ, haurchefant asked us to investigate this mysterious force called Lady Iceheart. They've been disturbing things around here, and they're apparently heretics. So let's go see if we can see what we can find about Lady Iceheart. So let's just run over there. I think that... Yeah, that's go in the... Yeah, Bloodstone. You have to enter the stone visual for that. I might do that, like, on my off time. Eventually I'm gonna have to, I'm intending for this account to be a machinist main. So once I get it from Heavensward, I'm gonna have to kind of drop everything to level up machinist so I can continue using it in MSQ. Because I think when I get machinist, I start at level 30. So I do need to do like 40, like not 40. That's insane. 20 to 30 like levels of grinding to get it back up to where I currently am at with Summoner. Okay. Up here. Not you. Let's keep going up. Is it you? Is it you? Drillmont. Ner! Is there aught for you to ask of me? Pray speak plainly, as I am a man of action and need no honeyed words. On the trail of a band of thieving heretics, you say? By the fury! You do seem destined to cross paths with those villains. I must confess then, 'tis a sad truth that the wilds hereabouts have indeed grown thick in their number. They strike swiftly without warning and are canny enough to evade our most able trackers. But 'tis not merely their newfound organization that confounds us. The heretics themselves have seemed somehow changed. I know not what manner of influences Iceheart wields, but the men we face seem utterly lost in the grip of righteous fervor. It is an unsettling and unnatural zeal. Mayhaps you would care to question one of the recent victims. As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after a traitor was waylaid in the road. A patrol found the unfortunate fellow lying senseless in the snow and carried him to our infirmary. Assuming he has regained the use of his faculties, the merchant might recall some small detail that could aid in your task. All right, let's go say hi to that boy. I'm just gonna pull out the dog. No, I think, is he down here or upstairs? It's so confusing in these Realm Reborn areas sometimes. They lay out stuff pretty like not confusingly in later expansions, but here it's all it's all fucked. Hi. Tell you what happened? Why, yes, of course. I'm quite recovered enough for that. Anything to help catch those cowardly Blackhearts. I was traveling my usual route to White Brim Front when a sudden blow sent me reeling. The next thing I knew I was on the ground and several heretics were rifling through my cargo. Arms, armor, crystals, they were taking everything. It was then that one of them noticed my bleary gaze and stalked over to better acquaint my head with his mace. Before darkness claimed me, however, I distinctly heard the words, "Return to Snowcloak." I dare say that is where they were hauling my goods. They'll not catch me rushing off in pursuit. They tell me 'twas a miracle I survived at all, and I'll not trust my thick skull to save me a second time. Alright, so let's search Snowcloak and defeat any of the heretics we encounter. Let's go. That's around here. Yeah, the plot thickens indeed. Thank God I can just I can just fly. One thing I'm not looking forward to when I get into Heavensward proper is having to walk everywhere. It's going to be miserable after all this. Oh, my Carby isn't out. All right, hit you. All right, let's continue. Oh. For a second I thought that was haurchefant. I was like, I know that armor, but the entire fucking Ishgardian force uses that fucking armor. Gah! Draw your weapon, foul. Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. You're come seeking heretics? Then we share a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced upon one of their raiding parties and pursued them here. By rights, we should have had them cornered in this ravine, yet they are gone, vanished like icy wraiths. God, she's so short compared to the elves. Oh, hello? Hello? Ma'am? Ma'am, you're not even gonna say howdy? Did you scroll by without saying howdy, ma'am? Hey. You glimpsed a woman atop the cliff. Could it be Iceheart herself come to sneer at our folly? Into where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage through the frozen wall, some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. We have not the men to risk further investigation. It would be best if we were to return to White Room Front and lay our suspicions before Lord Jolmont. All right, let's go. Let's head back. Honestly, this is I think this is the part where I started getting hooked on the story. Because admittedly, when I originally played this game and I was like going through A Realm Reborn, I wasn't really hooked. I was kind of not paying attention to a lot of things, which kind of bit me in the ass later. But when I finally got to this part, when it was starting to get a little intriguing with Lady Iceheart and everything, I was like, oh, I'm liking this now. I'm actually going to pay attention from now on. So this is the part where I'm starting to actually remember, like, actively, but it's still been a while. Like, it has been, I started playing this like 2019, and that was before the level 60 free trial. So I could only go through up to level 30 at the time with my free trial. So I think like when I was playing this, it was probably beginning of 2020, like before times of 2020. Nur, it appears I owe you my thanks once again. The surviving knights spared no detail in their report. The men he found out near Snowcloak were some of my finest. That they should be bested so handily. I fear I have woefully underestimated the threat these heretics pose. While I understand you might balk at the motion, I must ask you to put aside your mission and consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. It would be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may very well be the lair of our enemy. Pray return to Dragonhead and inform Lord haurchefant of your discoveries. He will wish to plan contingencies from his own. As for Iceheart and her fanatics, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from our justice for long. Of course, I will absolutely go say hi to haurchefant. That is Vel's husband. I'm always happy to say hi to him. He's also my best friend. Let's go. Yeah, that's the route to Ishgard right there. We're almost there. We got to get through a couple patches first, and then we'll be on our way in Heaven's Word proper. It's kind of strange. Aside from like patch characters in Heaven's Ward, like, a lot of the characters like that everyone is like head over heels for. I'm like, oh, that's my friend. We are best friends now. Like haurchefant, everyone loves haurchefant, but I'm like, that's my best friend. I love him. He's only my best friend though. Yeah.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. Yes, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody.
haurchefant! What is that expression, Nur? Come on. It's haurchefant.
But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart?
He's so tall. Oh no.
Indeed, and this transpired at Snowcloak? Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order. Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Ice Heart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma. As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion. Given the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
Yeah. Yay, haurchefant! Pray tell the frontier hands to fret not over stolen supplies. This is but a pittance compared to the rewards we shall reap for having solid stronghold in Mordaunt. Alright, let's head back to Revenant's Toll. There's a nice introductory cutscene of like, hey, he's going to be important later. Remember this dude? He's important. Come on. Don't forget about him. Hey. Oh, here we go. Slaftborn. Ner! It is good to see you return to the Toll. How fared you in the frozen wastelands of Kothas? House Fortan is to send us a second shipment. I must send thanks to Lord haurchefant for his continued generosity. Yet even as our town grows in prosperity, I fear it will attract even greater numbers of those who would do us harm in the name of greed or power. All of us, Alphinaud's new recruits included, must remain vigilant against such threats. I'm gonna take this one. Alright, brave new companions. While you were away in Kothas, preparations for the inaugural ceremony were all but completed, although Tataru does seem somewhat flustered. I've taken enough of your time. Why don't you head into the Rising Stones and see if your frantic receptionist could do with a hand? Okay, Tataru. Gonna say howdy. Hello. These parchments need to be sorted, and these documents, why are they even here? Oh, I am sorely tempted to file the lot in my waste paper basket. Oh, I fucking know that. I fucking know that feel, Tataru. Ah, Ner, you startled me. You wish to lend a hand? Splendid. Would you be a dear and hand these uniforms to the new recruits? They're scattered about Revenant's Toll, and I haven't the time to track them all down. The recruits know to don their garb immediately and assemble here in the Rising Stones. You want to report directly back to Alphinaud if you don't want to miss the ceremony. I wonder if the Scions will ever have matching uniforms. A well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. I would keep dreaming about that, Tataru. I don't think any of the Scions are one for uniforms. Even the lowly Scions don't have uniforms. Okay, one should be outside. Yep. Yu Hase. Those who believe this company will see no riches are short-sighted fools. The giving of oneself is an investment in the future. Thus did I sign my name to the cause. There you go. Welcome aboard, boy. These uniforms were a splendid idea. Once our organization has made a name for itself, there shall be wealth aplenty in selling replica costumes to the adoring masses. I think this one's on top, on the ledge. Yeah. Laurentius. I thought it best to mimic my fellows here, but I admit I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, new uniforms. I'm reminded of my induction into the Wood Whalers. Good job, Laurentius. You're doing a fantastic job, buddy. Hello, Alian? Alian? Isildare has at last retired from the adventurer's life. Though I shall miss his wisdom and irrehensible spirit, I'm excited to forge my own path forwards. Ah yes, uniform. Thank you. Truth be told, the thought of pledging myself to such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. Yeah, real hi. Hello there, lass. Looking for me, was he? I'd suggest giving a whistle, but I'm not sure I'd hear it amongst all the bustle. Oh, proper uniforms and all. This thing will cut off the blood to me head. Not to worry though. I'm sure she'll be fine after making a few adjustments. Oh, Riol, love him too. And Wilred? Little Alamiga could learn much from Revenant's Toll, that this town can be so alive in the midst of such desolation. I've never worn aught quite so voluminous. Well, I'm sure I'll grow accustomed to the extra cloth in time. Yeah, cover up those titties, boy. Let's see, who else needs to be covered up? That's Ephemy. Nur-X. Gods, I did not expect to meet you strolling about town. Tales of your primal battles were what inspired me to come to Revenant's Toll. It's an honor to receive this uniform from your hands. I shall wear it with pride. Aw, we got a fangirl. Run up here. Ilberd. Oh shit, I think I talked to you once. I don't believe we've met. Oh, I guess I haven't. I am Ilberd, and I will have the honor of leading my fellow recruits as captain. Much did I lose to the calamity, and I look forward to aiding others in rebuilding their lives. Yeah, I thought he was working at the old guild. Not the guild, I forget the names of the police, basically the police there. But the old police, I think he was a member of that. The uniforms were a shrewd decision. There's no easier method of creating a common bond among what is essentially a band of strangers. Don't wear it sloppily. Argmus. The scarlet garb marks me as a proud member of the Maelstrom and a hardy defender of Limsa Luminsa. Yet in truth, I stand for the betterment of the realm and thought that this new company a fine opportunity to contribute on a grander scale. Oh, that's a striking shade of blue. Put alongside my Maelstrom uniform, my wardrobe will certainly not lack for color. All right, Alfino, time for the entrance exam. My dearest little 15-year-old running his own military organization. So proud of him. Still, like, the thing that was really getting me throughout this patch series in general were like, isn't Alfino like 15 or 16? And they're just letting him do this? Like, it was just insane to me. Like, yeah, he's graduated college, but he's still like 15 or 16. A child running my military organization. Hi, Alfino. Yes, Nur? Ah, Tataru mentioned that you were handing out new uniforms. I assume that you've now met the rest of the recruits. Some of you answered the call to arms they put forth through the established grand companies and such. We are not yet an army, but there is much a small corps of elite the warriors can achieve. Did I mention I'd thought of a name for the company? It is my hope that it shall be known across the breadth of Eorzea. The mode of truth draws near and there. Once the last of the recruits have gathered, I shall make the official announcement. Yay! Let's see this brand new company this 15-year-old's gonna run.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. From this moment forth, I declare you crystal braves. Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one.
Yay!
Whether it be the Beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Carteneau, it is plain that that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed.
Alfino, that's a bold statement for a 5-year-old. Really bold statement for a 5-year-old. You're basically saying, like, you don't do shit, leaders. A 2-year-old will do it.
Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
Ah, they grow up so fast. Little Alfino was born yesterday, and now he's running a military organization.
A rousing speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur?
Please, Antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were.
Yeah, but you're like the commander, though. You're literally the commander of the military organization.
We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready.
Nod. Happy. Right, hi, I'm Minfilia.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions.
It will be interesting, Minfilia, I guarantee it.
Yes, I'm listening. So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension. Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12. I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon. When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death. Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well?
Was it their intention, though?
I wonder. Have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans?
Oh, well. Nope. Nah, nada.
Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelin silence portends naught but ill, I fear. Louisoix, I pray you yet watch over us.
Wait, oh shit, a new hat. I'm taking that. Thanks, Minfilia. Oh? Tadakothis. Haurchefant. Very good. See that the provisions are prepared for transport. Let us hope that this shipment is spared the fate of the last. The winds are uncommon fierce this day. Hmm. Always a good sign to have a church in a JRPG. Oh. See? Great sign. Oh, better sign. You know, good things always happen at church, right, guys? It was. Oh wait, was that the end of? Was that the end of 2.3? Guess it was. A traitor in the midst. Well, eventually would have you assist Alfino as a new station as commander of the Crystal Graves. Try as I might, I cannot shake a creeping sense of dark foreboding, but it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of the present. The primals have been relatively quiet as of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, we may be certain that we will hear of it. And until such a time as permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but wait and observe. As for the Asians, Urianger is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the dark beings. Let us pray for good tidings on that front. But all this you knew already. Let us speak then of more current matters, in particular the state of the Crystal Braves, which was started yesterday. Alfino did well to found the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. He already fucked it up and it's been 2 days. Although I doubt that he is doing his best, I felt that a helping hand or two would not go astray. To this end, I offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined. You know how he can be. Independent to a fault and singularity loath to accept help. Save, of course, when that help comes from you. Alfino has entrusted countless matters of import to your care in the past, and I believe you would not hesitate to do so again, were you to offer. I would be most grateful if you should go to him and support him in whatever manner you're able. After all, this is a 2-year-old wielding militaristic power. You need to help him. Please, God. Nur, you gotta help him. Wait, let's go. Let's talk to Alfino. We probably talk to the other Crystal Braves in here too. Get to know the new people that we're gonna be hanging out with. Yeah, Ilberd. Dispatch the first unit to Ul'dah. The second and fourth are to stand by for further orders. Oh, he's working. That's Atari, what's up? Oh, sorry. Wow! From invoices to petitions to it's a war, Nur. The desk is my front line and I fear I've been overrun. Oh, that's... I used to do secretarial work, and honestly, every time Tataru opens her mouth, I'm like, oh yeah, I've been there. It sure can be a war line sometimes. Deware. Many of my countrymen are skilled with bow or blade. I've made it my mission to rally those with such talents to the Braves' cause. I can only hope that we can be of some small assistance. Okay, Papa Limo, what you gotta say? In which event we must guide them to Little Almigo, else we condemn them to certain death. Ida, what did I just tell you? Condemn refugees to death. Wait a minute, that's not right. Yes, to be fools to sacrifice nutrition for flavor. If Hungarian or more skilled culinarians worked closer together, I dare say they would create extraordinary dishes sure to satisfy Eorzean and Doman alike. In traditional Doman cuisine, we strive for a perfect balance, not only of flavor and texture, but also of nutrition. For a meal to be truly satisfying, it must nourish the body as well as the delight senses. Okay, hi Thancred. A dazzling floral arrangement, each blossom a peerless beauty in her own right. Ah, the blessing and the burden of an overactive imagination. Good talk, buddy. Great talk. Where have those younglings disappeared to? Making the most of their newfound freedom, no doubt. Okay. Those azure uniforms are really rather striking, but I think I shall remain a scion for the nonce. These walls have become my home, and the scion's my family. Besides, I'm not sure blue is really my color. The green of my cassock brings out my eyes, just as Hori's breeches bring out the red in his. Look forward, never back. Devote yourself only to the present. That is what I learned from the Domans. God, Hori Boulder, man of the year here. Help you now. What is it, Nur? And do be concise. I am rather busy. You would lend a hand, you say? I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that wants your attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demands upon my time are such that I had little choice. Which is not to say that my men want for labor. Though we are but newly formed, there's already a great demand for our services, and we are hard-pressed to answer all petitions, but I digress. The fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted this resolution to my second-in-command, Commander Captain Ilbert. Tell him that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars. My thanks in advance, Nur. Alright, let's talk to Ilbert.
Hail to you, sire. How might we serve you?
I'm here to help.
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us?
Yes, exactly.
These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own.
Okay.
That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence.
Okay. Nod.
Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies.
Oh, shit.
Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ.
Oh, shit.
We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause.
Okay, so it's basically like Among Us. except you turn everyone else into a monster too.
These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge. But we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root.
Angry.
Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now.
Yeah, we can never have a traitor in any organization, right, Ilbert? Right?
We must begin
let's do this.
apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway, and if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purposes by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-woman army like you.
Nod. Yeah, I am a one-woman army. What were we talking about again? All right, let's say hi to Raban. Okay, let's go. God, I'm gonna be crying once I run out of these Aetherite tickets. They're so handy at the beginning, and then the thing is, I should probably be hoarding them a little more, because teleportation's gonna get so much more expensive the longer I get through this game. Especially when I get to Stormblood and Stormblood and Shadowbringers will have the most expensive teleportation, I think.
Well, well, what brings you here, my friend?
Hi, Elbert.
She is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears.
Oh, they're friends. Look at them, just a
But look
bunch of
at you,
bros.
the honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye, we've both come far, have we not?
Hi, what the
Lest
hell's
you
going on?
wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Pah! Spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to her, I'm little more than a glorified butcher.
Hi, I
You,
saved the
Hilbert,
world.
You sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway.
Hi.
I have tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
Oh, shit. No, I'm just standing there like, hi. I'm also an old friend.
So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must
Ness,
needs
thank you for the
consider a
hydrate.
far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the Monitorists have been in league with the Empire from the first?
Also, welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic one.
Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime.
Yay.
It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland. Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up.
Yeah.
Well, it would
Hi,
seem
I'm
your
here.
services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still,
I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
Now I'm like Ilber's emotional support pet. The Warrior of Light turned the emotional support pet of Ilberd. Wait, I had a new item yet. Yeah, let me get rid of that hat real quick. Ilberd is eager to continue his investigation into the Garlean spy known as the Ivy. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffice it to say, we must tread warily, but one misstep may well cost us our lives. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stones and report to Commander Levieur. Oh god, pray return to the Rising Stones. Let's go. Hey. Someone keeps changing class right next to me. Hello? Hello? Well, what are you doing? Wait, let's go back to the Rising Stones. Wait, I wonder, before I walk around, go in there, can I talk to any of the Crystal Braves? Because they're now out. I want to see if there's any of them wandering through Mordon. That's not it. Hunter Scholar. Thinking, because there's little dudes around, but I'm not sure if I'll find like little dudes I can talk to or not. I don't think so. I think I would have remembered that. It doesn't look like it. All right, let's go back in. It looks like some, like, Y'shtola's gone. Ida and Populima are gone. Ataru, how you doing? Same thing. So it just looks like some of the Scions have gone off on a little mission. Ner. Tomochi, how you doing? Hope I'm having a fantastic one. We are returned from Ul'dah, Commander. Not a moment too soon. Something has happened. Trouble? I'm good. That's good to hear. You'll recall that the 4th was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by Ivy's minion and his Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. Gods damn it. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans are not wont to treat their foemen with dignity, and I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall who those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask of your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Garleans with more captives. Yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Captain Ilberd has the right of it. I trust you are willing, but of course you are. Now, Elaine of the 4th lies in wait at the Tangle, near the entrance to Castrum Sentry. Seek her out and she will apprise you of the situation.
Have confidence. No confidence.
God, that was so loud in my ear. Hi, Vel. How you doing? Hope I'm making a fantastic one. Oh my god, it's not haurchefant. I'm free. Yeah, you got no confidence. Hey, Vel. How you doing? Hope I'm making a fantastic one. We actually saw haurchefant earlier. We're actually in a patch where haurchefant's starting to like get more important. So it's happening, Vel. No. I'm sure he's gonna pop up again soon because we were investigating Lady Iceheart. We just saw a glimpse of her though. We haven't actually seen or met her in person yet, but we saw her. Hey, hi Ilberd. Yeah, hi Alfino. Yeah, Alfino's a big boy too. Today he also started the Crystal Braves, so he's 2 years old, is now leading a military organization. I'm very proud of him. And yeah, I think all the other signs are just out and about. Let's go. Oh, wait, just outside. I don't have to fucking teleport anywhere. Thank God. Ilberd. What? He's a trustworthy little dude. He's so trustworthy. He's helping us out so much, Vel. You just have a thing against Ilberd? don't like the man in blue? I don't like his... I mean, I can understand that. His face is a little, like... He has one of those faces where you just don't like the look of him. So I can understand that. But he's a good guy. Okay, she's down here. 14 to Brave, what do you say about this? Hang in there, Resh. We'll free you yet. Thanks. Aline! You would aid... You would aid us in the rescue mission. Also, there's mud everywhere. We are in your debt, Warrior of Light. Now, time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do but flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Resh, or worse. With her hurts, I fear that she will no long survive their intentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may yet be in its infancy, but the bonds that bind us are just as strong as mithril. Then we'll stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Castrum Sentry. Please help us with Resh before it's too late. Alright, let's go. I think this is going to be an instance coming up. I think so. My memories of these patches are so vague. So I never get this far in the patches. On my other alts, I like play through Romerborn, then I get like to the end of it, and I'm like, I don't feel like playing this anymore. Hi, Resh. Oh, hello. Oh wait, you're still alive? Really? Really? Okay. I could have just whacked him with a book. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could have just whacked him. Hello? Where am I? Resh, thank the gods we found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now to quit this accursed place. Resh cannot move with those wounds. She'll need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Let me trouble you to provide one. Given your reputation, I suspect the Garleans will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak once again once we are safely outside these walls. Alright, let's distract away. Alright, let's just defeat Imperial troops who appear. Okay. Easy enough. Just like run out and yell, "Hi, I'm the Warrior of Light. I killed Gaius." Yep, there we go. Alright, there's one down. I'm just gonna fly directly to the place. I don't feel like walking anymore. Yeah, let's go here. Come on, die already. Come on. Don't be shy. No, you're a crow. Yeah, you're a crow, Vel. And that's good. Only 2, really? Some shitty defenses over here, do I have to say. Oh, more. No. Spoke too soon, I can see. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Cool. We did it. We created a distraction. Hello. I've awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You've done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe, and we suffered no further casualties. Words cannot well express my gratitude. All that is left is to report the mission success to Commander Levior. I shall go on ahead to the Rising Stones. Pray return. Hey, let's go. Alright, all's well that ends well. I guess. I'm trying to think of, like, I'm trying to remember all the story beats that happened, because these patches are so fucking long, like, so much happens during them that I'm trying to, like, sort out when the plot beats happens, because I'm like, okay, this happens, and then this is the end of it. I know what should happen. I know there's more with Ishgard, there's more stuff with Ishgard, there's, more of the Crystal Braves, there's also one other thing. So much. I don't think anyone else came back. Yeah. Ah, it does me well to see you thus returned. I doubt not your prowess. Entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture, and I must confess to have been a trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert ministrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Nur. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, I'll see to it that the men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Nur, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require you to accompany me to Kothas. I've been granted an audience with an Ishgardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Vel, if you're still here, we might be seeing the boy. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Let me get... Oh, these are shitty gloves. Never mind. I don't want shitty gloves. Actually, I just realized I probably should be, like, getting aiming gear to, like, prepare for me switching the machinist on this account. But, eh. Coming to terms, an influential Ishgardian wishes to meet the Warrior of Light, and Alfino would like nothing more than to oblige him. We have been blessed with a rare opportunity, Nur, an audience with the ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields a tremendous political influence. It would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Emmerich wishes to meet the woman behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedent would see the wisdom of this plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Kothas. Mayhap you feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. Hey, Minfilia, I'm going to go on a date with not Alphino, Emmerich. I'm going on a date with Emmerich. Is that okay with you, Minfilia? I'm allowed to go on a date with Emmerich? A meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador? By all means, I think it a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of aetheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe activity of late. If Alphino believes your presence may help him secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. Alright, let's go on a date with Emmerich. Antecedent, I take it Nur has explained the situation. She has. Yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of the the spine, ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean Alliance, formed in the wake of Al Amigo's fall some two decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the Alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed to the Battle of the Silver Tier Skies. Ah, fair weather friends, I see. Since which time the borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas even as the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cartano, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance at every opportunity. I've explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall as once fell Al Amigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so. Rather than the lowly messengers we have been fobbed off with in the past, this time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. Is me. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be on our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Nur. Our old friend, Lord haurchefant, is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. Also, he's very... He's your friend's husband, I see. It's good to good to ingratiate yourself to your friend's husband. I have heard of this Velcro Crow, whose husband lies in Camp Dragonhead. Okay, let's go to Camp Dragonhead. Alright, sound the alarms. haurchefant's coming. Ah, Ner! Ever a welcome sight. Our hearts have been stoked to a blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch a cold while enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle with the warm climes. Ah, good Master Alphino. An honor, as always. Like, Haurchefant's still being very polite to Alphino, but like still, he's like, oh my god, Warrior of Light's here. Oh my god, make sure the fires are lit. Make sure they are comfortable. Make sure they feel warm and nice here. And then Alphino walks in, he's like, oh, hey, Alphino. Likewise, Lord Haurchefant. Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch of your aid, since you generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense. Any debts incurred have since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? As for Tom, may even seek the aid of your newly formed crystal braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped justify this decision. The recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Emmerich arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet you at your first convenience. You're doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. But if you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your heart sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. Can I warm myself by the fire first? It's very cold. Haurchefant! You'll find the entrance to the intercessory outside. It's just around the corner to the right. Speak with the guard stationed there when you're ready to begin the meeting. I see no reason to keep Sir Emmerich waiting, do you? Let us proceed to the intercessory. But Alphino, he's got men squatting over there. Alphino, I need this. Let me have 1 second to myself, please. All right, let's go here. I think it's right around the corner. Yeah, there it is. We have been expecting you, madame. Pray take your ease inside and I shall summon the others. Hi, Haurchefant!
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
God, you're so tall. I'm gonna say that every single fucking time an Ishgardian character walks in. It's like, you're so tall. Oh, thank God, a short person. Ah, there they are.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
God, I'm so short. I'm so short.
Reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
I mean, you're towering above me right now, big boy.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination.
There sure is. Hi, Chuck. How you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic one. We're meeting Emmerich for the first time. He's very tall. He's scary. Scarily tall, actually.
Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us.
Calm down, Emmerich. We just met.
Now then, shall we begin?
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah!
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the Primal Menace. the beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry.
Wait, how the fuck did you know? Val, your boy, he's here. Val, do you see him? He is in the corner. Your husband, he's here. Yeah, your boy's here. We're talking to Emmerich, but he's here.
Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations.
Bask in his glow. He is sitting. Serotonin beaming inspired.
Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not able
to sit beside him.
We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Emmerich, can you ask haurchefant to sit next to you? Just so we can... Emmerich, shut up, move the camera to the right.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Alfino, shut up, move the camera to the left. Too far right.
Mayhap
Oh
one
no!
day, but not yet.
It's not landing on him.
Whereas Van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me.
It's
Ishgard's
what's
position
further.
has not changed. Why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Vel's fucking disintegrating in chat right now.
Pardon?
Haurchefant!
It is not within my power
There he is.
to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence.
Okay, check. Let me pull up my timer. The sloop. Oh no, he's gone again. It's too far. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, Kupal. It's fine, Val Kupal.
Concerns have been raised over the supplies.
It's fine, we'll see him again, Kupal.
Tall. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Oh shit, Emmerich's bargaining with us, Kupal. I'm withering at any second he's off screen, Kupal. No, Kupal!
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
There he is, he's speaking, Val Kupal. Voice, Kupal.
No, you would not. For I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
Not Midgard-Sorma, Kupal.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed
He's on screen again,
upon the
Kupal.
corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I mean, sure, fuck it, Kupal. Let's do this, Kupal.
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal.
Yeah, you need to catch up with me, Cabal. There's so much haurchefant in the patch quest, Cabal. Like, one of the last quests I did was basically haurchefant's big introductory thing, Cabal. Like him, like being presented as like an important character, Cabal. I finished a Realm Reborn yesterday. I know that, Cabal. But there's patch quests and it takes so long because it's fucking Realm Reborn and everything in Realm Reborn takes so long, Cabal. It fucking sucks, Cabal. Fucking hate Realm Reborn, Cabal.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
Vel, I've been living in a Realm Reborn for too long, Cabal. I'm done, Cabal. I'm ready for Hitchguard, Cabal.
What is the meaning of this?
I just had a thought, Cabal. What if that soldier removes their helmet, Cabal, and it's just Vel underneath, Cabal? Vel bursting in the room. Like, wait, Cabal. I have something to say, Cabal. It's me, Cabal.
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
Iceheart, Cabal.
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
Oh no, Cabal. It's me, Cabal. Velcro, warrior of loud, haurchefant's most ardent fan, Cabal. Haurchefant, please marry me, Cabal. Oh shit, I need to pick something, Cabal. Taking the money, Cabal. Anyway, Cabal. Hi, Alfino, Cabal. They just whip out the ring, Cabal. Yeah, exactly, Cabal. You immediately whip out the ring and then you get married that day, Cabal. We're heading over to Gridania to get married, Cabal. Just when we were starting to make progress, Cabal. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places, Cabal. Honestly, were I so inclined, I would think the gods were conspiring against us, Cabal. That day, Cabal. Oh. Yep, that's it for the redeem. Thank you for the redeem check. Happily, however, I'm not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord haurchefant and find out what he has learned. We're gonna talk to Lord haurchefant. And no more Kupo. The redeem is up. I love talking to Lord haurchefant. Yeah, look. Let's talk to the taciturn Temple Knight first. I have come to hear Lord haurchefant speak, not you. Thanks. Why are you so tall? Hi, hello, Elfie. We must find the heretics and, no, it will avail us not to rush. Let us hear what Lord haurchefant has to say. Honestly, like, she's like you for real, like, I'm not here to listen to you, I'm here to listen to haurchefant. I see your apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through the Boulder Downs. It was an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized, and as quickly as they appeared, they were gone. It would be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route, knowledge of only which a select few are privy, I assume. Wait. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. There seems to be that examining the scene of the ambush will be their first concern. Trail's yet warm. We must act swiftly. As Lord haurchefant said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, Ner. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? Blessed. Every fucking time I see that word, I just think of it. An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival. They will gladly share their findings. Why did these two people like rise up from the ground? The second. Anyway, everyone say hi to Lord Haurchefant's boys. Do not question the ways. It's Haurchefant's little boys. All right, let's go. Yeah, whoa there. What? It's Haurchefant's men. It's his boys. They're squatting. Yeah, I had the Shiba. It's like an account-wide thing, so I got it from Remain. I just have it now. The Shiba's such a good mount. Yeah. I love the account-wide mounts because I don't have to worry about like having shitty mounts on my alts. I think my fat chocobo is also account-wide. Very, very nice. Yeah, it's blessed. I don't have to fly around using a regular chocobo. I can fly around using a dog. Massive improvement, honestly. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Lord Haurchefant bid you speak with us? Then he must be... Beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. The whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier just to steal it. Oh, though a damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own hidden away off. But pay no heed for my ramblings. Absent of proof does not a speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care at the observatorium I could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack, not that his presence amounted to much. Wow, he's flat out saying like, hey, yeah, that dude did a shitty job. All right, let's talk to the dude. I forget. We might be close to another duty. Not a duty. It's either the duty or the boss battle. I'm not sure which is happening first. I'm hoping it's the boss battle because I actually do want to play that. I'm hoping for it, actually. I have no memory of any semblance of fucking story events in this stuff. It's all Realm Reborn to me. You've come to ask me about the attack, have you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as. Lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them, but one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought. Some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same. Else why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss her cheek. Then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I don't know what happened until I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head. By the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't... I mean, they'd have killed me, so I just laid still and listened. I know, like, plot points, but I have really... Yeah, like, I know all the plot points, but, like, I don't know what's coming up next. I don't know what order they're happening in. I just know, like, the one duty I know is coming up soon. And then I know there's the boss battle. I just don't know which is coming first. Oh, I skipped that line. Oh, well. Yeah, let's report to Alphino. Hey, Alphino, shit's fucked. Iceheart's about. Why can't I report to Haurchefant? Come on. It'd be so easy to just report to Haurchefant rather than Alphino. I don't like Alphino in this part of the story. He's such a little brat. Lady Harsart, ma'am, love you. Love her too. Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? Shit's fucked, Alfie. It seems that Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva that Heretic spoke of? If you not read a single line of the in Shiri Dion, Master Alfino? Heaven's Word is literally every by hearts is broken twice. Literally. And there's like the very few who are lucky who found someone who lives at the end of it. Shivo's a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. She not only laid down with them, she fucked them. Now, cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian strict scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Wait, you say she's their patron saint? Oh no, it makes sense now. Lord haurchefant, where was the caravan's cargo? Ah, if I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast drive would a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord haurchefant, you would agree that discretion is of paramount concern? Of course. Well, looks like the boss battle might be closer. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alfino. Even the back of haurchefant's head is a gift. Everything about him is a gift, Vel. Every single thing. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a good given. I will send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of the summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I'm sure you would not miss this for the world. Yeah. I'm going to battle Shiva. Haurchefant, heretics, Dravanians, old familiar enemies. This is something beyond all imagining. The persistent attacks on our caravan seem to be little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics are a problem, to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After apprising Minfilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Nur, pray join me in Whiteburn front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the House Duranideri have redoubled the reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us to determine precisely when the heretics are hiding. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Belle, the names are so fucked. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Jolmont should be eager to oblige us. Also, I shall see you there then? Good. I'm shaking your hand. Thank you. The only ones I know are like the ones that are actually voiced. Like I know haurchefant really easily because you fucking hear his name so much, and also you're his wife, so I know how to pronounce your husband's name. Smile. Yeah, I'm really not looking forward to reading names in Ishgard. Everything is fucked in Ishgard. Oh shit. Oh, I got a nice towel. I'm gonna reply real quick. Aw. They're complimenting my character. Aw. Yeah, Ishgardian names are like key smashes. I'm scared shitless. It's going to basically the theme of the Heavensward replay is I'm going to make attempts. I will not be succeeding, I will be making attempts. Car battery. Hi, Emmerich. Yeah, that one actually rarely comes up. It's car battery. Commander Livier's assessment is most troubling. If he is correct, Iceheart now possesses a threat to Ishgard at large. By what means do these heretics travel so quickly? We must know now, or every attempt to apprehend him will be doomed to fail. Yeah, it just did scream. Yeah, Vel, that actually happens every single time. Just usually the game audio is too loud. Every time a pop-up comes up, it either has a scream or it's a video one. The secret lore is dropping. Just so you know, my men have already started to arrive. Captain Ilbert always keeps a few braves at the ready just in case for emergencies. I know, it's usually really hard to hear at the game audio, but Final Fantasy has been so quiet that you can hear it pretty clearly now. Oh, thank you for the care package check. Yeah, hey Val, do you want to know what that scream is from? Val, do you want to know what the scream is from? Because you might know this. Yeah, it's from Rune Factory 4. It's one of the soldier screams from Rune Factory 4. It is. It's from that, like, remember that one time you sent me a bunch of audio files? I like went through them. I was like, I have to put this into my stream. Oh, the Science of the Seventh Dawn wish to join the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Jolmont. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates in the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. At last, our scouts lost track of a snow cloak. The self-same frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the hair. Hi. Hi. I don't know what you heard, but my mic unplugged itself. I'm using my partner's mic, which sometimes randomly unplugs. So the wire, the wire came loose. Hi, welcome again. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, must use every resource available to us. He's just suddenly cut out, so I was concerned. I know. It's yeah, my partner's mic, it's literally has a bad port in it. It's actually better than the mic I was using, but faulty port. So actually this is the only time it's done it on stream so far, so that's good sign. Good thing. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be your best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Emmerich. And so it begins, my friend. Though I dare say it will provide an all too brief collaboration, Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all the success on a single solution. There may yet be subtler means which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Jurelmont has one in mind. I think Shiva's up next. I'm hoping it is. I want to fight Shiva. Here's a Dungo for... Ah. Yes, excellent. lady, everything has been accounted for. If there's aught else he would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. The one with the big ice. Oh, fuck. I rarely do that one. I'm hoping, actually. What if it's one of those dungeons that got reworked? Because remember, a ton of dungeons in A Realm Reborn became optional. It is. It seems as though we are always one step behind, our quarry ever just beyond our reach. Though I'd like to believe the tables are about to turn, I must confess I am having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the selfsame result. Yeah, we got way where it worked. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Game. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in the future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in Whiterun Front. Though some were found to have committed minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point must report to Sir... Oh, fuck. Jean Tremont in the yard. We would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly.
Antivirus alert.
Oh!
Your PC
yo, Maya!
is absolutely
Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? Thank you. How you doing? How is your stream? Hi, everyone coming in from Maya's stream. My name is Neurosis. I am a computer virus PNG tuber, and currently I am slowly making my way through the end of A Realm Reborn to get to Heaven's Ward to replay the entire story. Oh, thank you for the shout out, Command Bell. We turned parrots into cats. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You are, Bell. Thank you so much. Yeah, awesome. Again, thank you, Maya. Hope you had a great time. If you need to step out to get some water, stretch your legs, go ahead. But thank you for sending your people my way. Should he meet with a heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. All right. So for those of you coming in from my stream who have never played Final Fantasy before, basically right now we're playing Among Us. So there are a bunch of sussy people out. They're venting. They're stealing things. They're doing some bad things. We have to find them. And right now we're trying to investigate who is the imposter among us. So that is the basic plot summary that I can think of right now. Okay, let's go to our destination and keep watch. Alright, let's keep watch. We're watching. We're watching. Chat, we're watching. The suspected heretic leaves through the southwest gate. Alright, and we're following. Thank God this is an Endwalker. True, yeah. If this was Endwalker, it'd be a whole fucking thing. So I'm glad we're in A Realm Reborn for once. The suspected heretic follows the road east. The suspected heretics head south. Where is he? I'm not seeing him. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hey, hey, where in the Sylvan Hells are you? They're freezing my bullocks out off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the, Bloody Echo, lower your voice or they'll hear us and wipe in front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are Snowcloak. This is what you bring me? We already knew about our comrades in the Boulder Downs will use in tunnels. Dead before we know what's happening. Nevertheless, if you waste my time again, is that a clear? Okay. Well, let's head back and Tattletale. Oh wait, I think I do remember. I'm starting to remember this part a little more. I think there's a duty, and then right at the end of the duty, you're like put into Shiva's area. I think that's it. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? Yeah. Sure did. Heard shit. I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet, the few snatches you were able to make out were nonetheless enlightening. It seemed the heretics were aware of our operation and confident that they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out to put to the sword. Alright, let's murder them. Gotta equip this. And then I can't use glamour plates here, never mind. Oh, just a second. Dryer. Thingy. Alright. We've long suspected that heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given that you have overheard, I fear that Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageways, and that heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. The contingents of House Knights are in patrol in the area. I shall order them to begin searching for heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy's number or readiness, I cannot say for sure when they will be suspicious. I would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know they would take courage from the presence of a so storied a warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Hallown is kind, we may catch these heretics before plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Ner. The lives of our allies are at stake. Alright, let's go. Man, I wish I had cool barding for my chocobo. Yeah, I should check the prices on the market board in this server to see if I can just get something like cooler than basic Gridania barding. I think machinist would look nice, and I don't think that's too expensive because that's just Oh shit, I got 1 gil. Man, I'm getting money off these guys. Come on, give me more money. I'm poor. Okay, let's steal their shit. And let's be on our way. The Holy See has found us. What? No, I'm here to rob you. Literally. I'm not here for Ishgard. I'm here for me. I need a few more dollars, boys. Hello, we killed people. They definitely did not have things on them. I took them. Why am I richer? Who knows? My knights had no word of your coming there. What has happened? What is that in your hand? Oh shit, you found it. I found this. By the Fury, those were veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, we have not the men to spare. Not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics he dispatched were not of sufficient number to contend with the number and strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others. I'll wager they're on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics along something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsman's watches at our outpost in Snowcloak. The traitor is stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we had caught him sooner. With this information, the heretics would know when watch was weakest. They could use their tunnels with impunity and prepare their ambush. The timetable has not changed, you see. Of course it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House Durandé must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing knights from the Stone Vigil. I can see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. Path of the Righteous. Lord Jolmont recognizes that the situation in Snowcloak is coming to a head and that decisive action must be taken. Time is of the essence, Nur. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere the swords are drawn. But all is not lost. If you leave now, there may be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Emmerich everything we have discovered. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go on my flying dog, don't you worry. It's this way. Yep, it looks like it is a dungeon coming up. Fuck. I wasn't expecting to do duty, but I guess we'll do the duty and then right after is probably going to be the raid. So we'll do that. Nah, this is a welcome surprise. Perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we've yet to uncover any hidden... You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Levier been warned? The Braves must be made aware. Hi, Alphino. It must be here. I am certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? It is but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we may be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think we know how many are watching us at this very moment. All of them are venting. Confound it, this is all wrong. Iceheart has us climbing to save our own skins when we should rightly be straining every snoo to find her and stop this damnable summoning. There she is! What? Come here, girl. That's no Iceheart. That's Ida. That was close. They didn't hurt you, did you? Did they? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. I must see that they are given similarly warm welcome. Commander Levier. There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly, the heretics merely flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha! Just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Some of the others were going in. A moment, Alfino. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for the two men to breast. We cannot say with certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we enter the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be a hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. Ahem. Change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go to where the tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown. See that you're prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many or probably will sulk. Yeah. Alright. Well. Hi, Hase. Gods bless whoever designed this uniform. I'd be frozen to death by now if it wasn't for this greatcoat. I think that's the only Crystal Brave here. Yeah, I'm gonna say hi to Emmerich too. I am informed that Commander Levior has asked you to lead a party down to one of the tunnels. A characteristically daring proposition. Yet I can think of no one better qualified to the task. I bid you good fortune. You're so tall, Emmerich. Like, why are you this tall? Why? We're at disadvantage here. We should linger no longer than necessary. Alright. The entrance to the tunnel, madame? It's just over there. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we never would have noticed it. Per Sir Emmerich's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Okay, Snowcloak now accessible. Great. Who's my NPCs here? Is it still... Yeah, it's still random dudes. How long is the actual... How long is the actual queue? Ah, my durability. It's 8 minutes. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Narwhal gets a horrible... pain during Heaven's Sword. Exactly, like, I'm gonna get the worst neck pain ever. I'm gonna... Well, first, I'm gonna go repair my equipment. Wait, how close is this place? It's not that far. And then I'll go in with NPCs. The entire expansion is going to be the Warrior of Light screaming for them to be like, hey, speak up. I can't hear you from all the way up there. It's like you're speaking from the top of a skyscraper. The reason why the Warrior of Light keeps just nodding at everything because she can't fucking hear it. play Lalafell, I come up to most people's knees. Oh no! Oh goodness. Yeah, you probably can't hear anything as a Lalafell. Okay, let's... Duty support. No cloak. Alright, let's do snow cloak. Yeah, I never do this. I remember it, but I never do this. This never comes up in queue. Snow cloak. What the hell even happens in this dungeon? I don't remember half of it. Alright, Carby's out. Let's go. Oh, I forgot. I need to do my... Okay. The second I get out of here, I need to actually do my portrait. I need at least something here. I got it on roulette in my main a while back, and that's why I noticed changes. Ah, I see. I just remembered the Yeti. Oh yeah, the Yeti boss. Yeah, no... Yeah, nobody fucking knows what to do with the Yeti. They made Yeti way easier. Thank God. I remember having issues with it. Again, because nobody remembered it. Because nobody ever goes here. Wait, what the hell am I doing? I have AoEs now. I keep forgetting that I have these. Wait, it's not even useful now. Dang it. Okay, you know, they could have, like, now that we're in the Crystal Braves arc of the story, they could have just, like, put some Crystal Braves in duty support. We didn't need to have just generic scions. We could have had, like, other people in here. Who knows what happens in A Realm Reborn. At least I could have gotten like a Crystal Brave conjurer rather than a Scion conjurer. Yeah, we could have had Wilred. I think your NPC buddies do get upgraded to Crystal Braves. Oh, okay. Hugh's been like awful every time I do this, so I'm probably gonna see them. So for once, it's only DPSQ woes and not Madoween woes. Madowin Q times are awful, no matter what class you play. Man, imagining doing all this with Wilred next to you. Oh, white bear. I was gonna reset my... Oh, they still have the keys though. I'm imagining it, My sweet son, so excited, so brave. I get to show him the ropes. Oh yeah, your sweet son. Could have Real. I would have loved having Real in the party. We could have had so much OCP, and yet we get Scion Marauder instead. Yeah, and Real. There's so many good characters in the Crystal Braves. We could have played with all of them. I feel like there's enough side NPCs that could have done named NPCs. Yeah, like And even at the beginning of the adventure, they had all those like alternate party members that were following you around. Like they had a ton of characters they could have relied on, and yet we could have had Hoary Boulder. I would have loved him. Imagine doing a dungeon with Hoary Boulder at your side. And that one other Scion who really likes Hoary Boulder. Yeah, the thirsty one. We could have had Hoary Boulder and the thirsty one. The ultimate duo. I do like how the guys get actual characters that progress and develop as you level up. Combat dialogue even gets more confident. Oh, really? I mean, that's cute. Could have made them the new characters. Yeah. Like if they're gonna give these guys a bunch of character development, they could have at least given them a name. Come on, Yoshi. You could have at least like key smashed something and came up with something. Hoary Boulder, his brother, and the Thirst Reverse Garum Girl. That's my ideal party lineup, actually. Now I'm mad that I don't get to see that. Yoink. That's fucking useless. I'm not doing fending in this account. It is cute that they do have dialogue during the dungeons, but still. Come on. Give them a name, or at least let me play with Hoary Boulder. You have two options, Yoshi P. Name them or give me Hoary Boulder. Okay. Let's just, I'm just gonna walk across this. Okay, Scion Marauder, I would like you to navigate over here, please. There are a lot of things happening right now. There's no dolphin in this game, right? No dolphins at all. You're safe here, Walrus. Also, welcome in, Walrus. Hope you're having a fantastic one. Remember, kids, never trust a dolphin. That's the lesson we learned last night in Matcha's stream. Okay, let's go this way. Kill this guy. I'm just gonna stay right here because fucking Scion Marauder doesn't even bother following me to places. Not sure I need to do AoEs. Let me pop this. I think a boss fight is coming up soon. I think it's the Yeti. I think the Yeti's coming up. I would rather not fight the Yeti, but look where we are now. Wait a minute, I do want to fight a Yeti. My fucking microphone broke. Fuck you, Yeti. I'm gonna kill you now. Just after this gold blue, though. Got blue. All right, we're gonna kill the Yeti, the maker of many, the maker of many microphones that have port and cable issues. We're gonna fight them now. All right, fuck you, Yeti. This is what you do when your shit breaks. You kill them. So you don't. I do want the Yeti. I'm still gonna fight it though. Like, this is a joke. Ah. Ah. Bolt of the sun, Bolt of the Black Mage should like not even flinch when I was right next to him. Oh shit. What does it mean? Ah, see, that's what it means. It is kind of nice that they rework things to reflect more of what you would see in the later game, but still. It's still a little weird to see like such modern mechanics in a Realm Reborn content. It's like, you shouldn't be here. You're not supposed to be good right now. Hey, what are you making big? I'm going over here. Hi, Marauder. Yeah, we almost got him killed. Aha! All right. This. That. Oh, fuck. Come on, Marauder, get this boy. Thank you. The enemy should not be looking at me, Marauder. If they look at me, you're fucking up. Let's see, look, it's happening again. Never mind that I'm standing way too far away from you. Don't care about that. This is how you play DPS. You run too far ahead and then you get targeted by everything and die. That's what happens. You gotta be prepared for this, Marauder. I'm helping you train how to be a tank. You have to deal with stupid DPSs like me. See, look, I did a stupid DPS move. There we go. I think there's several rounds of this. Apostate. Is this Dragon Age? Not gonna lie, I spent a stupid amount of time recently looking at Anders fan art, so I'm back in a Dragon Age hole again. Unsurprising to anyone who fucking knows me. But sometimes you just get in a fucking Dragon Age kick and you can look up fan art of your favorite character because you're insane. And that's what happens sometimes. So I might play Dragon Age 2 for myself again soon. I mean, technically I do need to prepare for Dad soon. So that's my excuse that I'm giving myself to play it again. The only thing I have to think about is like, is my 360 going to die if I boot it up again to play more Dragon Age 2? It's always a gamble at this point. Wait, I just fucking remembered I bought Dragon Age 2 for the PS3. Shit, I could just play it on that. That console's not dying anytime soon. Who the fuck knows about my 360 though? He was fucking wheezing when I was streaming stuff from it. Yeah, Pog. Yeah, when was the last game I played on my 360 on stream? Was it 2? It might have been Dragon Age 2. I thought I played something else on it though. But it was fucking wheezing, so it might be dead soon. I think it's the one console out of my collection that I am convinced that one day I'm gonna plug it in and it will explode. And that'll be the last you'll hear of me. You'll see my tombstone read, "Here lies Nerd, died because she wanted to be horny on main." And played Dragon Age 2 on her Xbox 360 and it blew up on her. Remember me fondly if it happens. My first generation 60GB PS3 still works. It sounds like a hairdryer. Yeah, the first generation PS3s have an issue with like dust getting in it. So if you do take it apart, it probably will fix the issue a lot. I miss you already. Mourn me, check. Mourn me. Yeah, yeah, first generations have dust issues. They just have issues breathing in general. I know there's some people that mod their PS3 like to alter the case so it breathes better. So yeah, I have a second generation PS3, so it doesn't have PS2 backwards compatibility, but it's a lot more, it has a lot more longevity than the other two models. So I'm very happy with it so far, because this is my third PS3, because the other two were the final model, the one with the top one, the top disk drive. Both of them died, so this one has not died yet. So it is a good thing in my mind. Xbox 360 though, I think they're all going to explode one day. They are not well-built machines. Oh yeah, it's the wolf. Yeah, let's kill it. Hey. I might get one of the second gen ones. I have PS2 for backwards compatibility and the PS3's for backwards compatibility isn't 100%. Oh, really? It isn't? I did not know it wasn't 100%. Yeah, right now I have my PS3 and a PS2, so I wasn't, since I still have my PS2, I wasn't worried about having that backwards compatibility. So I'm fine with it. The second gen is very nice. Like, it feels like a good machine. You have a couple games that just crashes. Oh, okay. That's similar to an issue I have with one of my PS1 games. Like you might think that the PS2 is 100% backwards compatible with PS1 games, but it's not true. There's certain very, very early PS1 games that have a lot of issues on PS2, and I actually own one of them. Like there's a part of the game that like it constantly crashes, and I have nightmares about running that part of the game. Oh fuck, I'm oh fuck. Oh well. I knew my mistake the second I made it. I was like, oh no. Anyway, let's try that again. Yeah, the game is Wild Arms. The really, really, really early PS1 games, they have crash issues on PS if played on a PS2 specifically. And apparently they actually fixed this in the virtual version of Wild Arms. So because I'm planning on streaming Wild Arms after I'm done with Symphonia 2. And I specifically bought the virtual console version on PS3 because it looks like it has better stability. And it's like I have a physical copy, but it's actually worse to play it physically now because I don't have a base model PS1. Because there's not really a point to have a PS1 anymore. Crash Bandicoot is a really yeah. Crash Bandicoot's another one. It's those early ones that have so many issues. Ah shit, my Carby. No, honestly, my PS2 I might need to get a new PS2 soon anyway. Because my PS2s have been having issues reading, which I think that getting replacement like optic stuff for PS2 is not that big of a deal. And my PS2 does not read certain games anymore. It sucks. Like it doesn't read my copy of Drakengard, which I'm a little mad about because Drakengard was a lot to get. And my console doesn't even read it anymore. It doesn't read some of my copies of DDR either. It's just like really picky for some reason. I don't know why. I haven't figured that out. Alright, let's run to this one and be correct for once. Alright, we're here. Ah, fuck. Almost got him down. Alright, what's the correct one this time? Let's go. Oh. Oh my god, I ran out too soon. I ran out too soon. This is what happens when this is what happens when the player is stupid. Okay, let's just do that again from the top. Because my brain was like, oh yeah, I need to get out of the way of the things where it explodes. Not knowing that, like, oh, I have to still stay behind it at that point. All right. Come on, Shiva awaits. Let's get this done. I wanna end off stream by fighting Shiva. That's what I want to do. That I'm stubborn to that point now. And if Shiva's not directly after this dungeon, I'm going to fucking scream. Come on, wolf boy, let's go. Oh, fuck. Yeah, one negative about these duty supports is that, like, if you do one fuck up and you wipe, rather than like, oh, you died, so let the healer get you. Ah, fuck. It's fine. The Scions can take care of this themselves. I believe in them. Alright, almost to the halfway point. Almost there. Almost there. Wolf, you're the one thing standing between me and a very attractive woman. Get out of my way. Oh, no! Okay. I thought the other ones exploded. I thought it was... I am being so smooth brain today. I don't know why. I think my brain died along with my Yeti. Honestly, tomorrow, like, me and a group of friends are gonna try and tackle an extreme boss from Endwalker tomorrow. So maybe I'm just shaking off all of my really bad playtime right now on stream so I can privately do good. I'm gonna do so good, guys, and I'm gonna brag about it so much about how good of a player I am. And none of you can tell me otherwise. I believe in you. Thank you. It's literally me, like, not thinking about me having to stand behind a icicle. All right, I stand here. I'm standing here. God damn it! I'm always too slow. I don't have a movement thing, so I can't just make it easy. I don't have a movement move as summoner right now. I mean. Do you want a tip? Please give me a tip. My smooth brain is not looking so good right now. All right, I'm running. I think I got it this time. Yay! I got it now. I'm unstoppable. Damage is generally calculated when the caster finishes. You don't need to wait for the animation. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's a good tip. Bop. I'm running. Marauder, help me. Here we go. Finally, I figured it out. Whenever I'm having a really smooth brain moment, I'm taking infinite pleasure in the fact that I look like a sprout right now in game. People will forgive me if I fuck up bad. I have my sprout card on me, guys. Alright. Actually, wait, cutscene. We killed him, yay! Alright, let's go. Get the treasure. And let's go. I'm hoping Shiva soon?
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light.
Lady.
Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
Izel, I love her.
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
Oh, there she goes. Let's follow her. She's a pretty lady. Oh. Hi, Emmerich. Though I did not doubt you would return, I'm nonetheless relieved to see my judgment validated. It's a blessing you are still with us. Commander Levior took the pacing in your absence. What about you, Hase? Is it finished? Does that mean we can leave this godforsaken place? I can't feel my, forgive me. I should not keep you from Commander Levior. That took longer than I expected. What news, Nur? We found her. She's pretty. So Iceheart is but a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they may even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share credit for it too. So if we praised her, we may yet turn the situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Minfilia and Urianger have been busy perusing the archives of House Fortal, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you are intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on today's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume that some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. Put on a jacket, Alfino. God. Look, someone's wearing a jacket here. You have to see it. You come to us straight from the archives of House Fortal. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had. Urianger and I scoured countless texts. What we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She fucked the dragon. She lay down with the dragon. She fucked that dragon. She fucked him hard. Gravest of all sins according to the Ishgardian faith. They don't like dragon fuckers there. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act. A blessed union of man and dragon. Of fucking. How could such a thing even be possible was quite another question. Suffice to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Fortal. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case, one wonders if it is by circumstance or design. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Yeah. Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Emmerich might take issue with her methods. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that a tunnel is safe, the men there are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Lord Emmerich. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has been given good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of Halone that your ancestors came to this land? Why they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a reunification of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who live life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak of the Knights of Eld. It was a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture only tells us so much. Would that it told us more. A man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trait in the negotiating table, to be sure, less so when one's enemies are ready to harness the powers of a god. Mayhap he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva is real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being Good King Mughal XII, a myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Mughals Guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with the mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Monfilia. They have them both in abundance. They want to fuck those dragons, Monfilia. Can that truly all be that is required? My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another Aetheryte somewhere not too far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second Aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route, most likely a tunnel, so assuming one exists. Let's not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlian may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I do not think how long it'll take us to survey the entire tunnel system. Whoa. Hi, Osham! How you doing? Hope we're having a fantastic one. While Monfilia looks to our Aetheryte problem, I'd like to request your assistance with another matter. Aw, man, does that mean we're not fighting Shiva? Also, the image of the bottom. Listen, I miss him. I miss him a lot, Osham. I miss my boy so badly. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force that attacked us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Karthus is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Yeah, hiya, how you doing? Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you, in case you're not well aware. Okay, nod. Good. I knew you'd understand. Yu Hase can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. The Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. Nod. Kara, sick boots. Thanks, thank you. Also, welcome in, Plasma Fish. How you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic one. Hi, Yu Hakusho. Let's go. There you are, Nur. Commander Levieur instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the third hail from Old Da, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danifin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I would be grateful if you join them. I myself will be taking part of the hunt. Never let it be said I do not earn my coin. Thank you, Yu Hakusho. Trying to get good at this game, so I'm taking notes from the pros. Based on how I've been playing this stream, I'm not exactly a pro, but hey, welcome in. Hope you're enjoying the game so far. I've been having a lot of smooth brain moments this stream. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Let me see where this is going, because I was really hoping that the Shiva fight would be coming up, but it's not. I think there's a few more story beats I have to go through before I can get the Shiva herself. Hi, 3rd Unit Brave. Balls, my ankle's on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted as it fell. The others went on ahead through Danfin Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to look for the tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. Okay. It is down here. I'm just gonna fly over it. Here's a tip for all you gamers out there. Just fly over mountains. It's so much easier than walking through the tunnels. Okay, where are you guys? You're in here somewhere. Right, everything. The pro gamer tip from me to you. Oh, they're fresh. The tracks lead southeast. Okay, let's go. So, I got 4 to 5 quests for Shiva. Ah, okay. Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There's a great scaled beast in Yu Hakusho, I think? I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up and so did we. Alright, let's go look for Yu Hakusho. It's every time I see his name, I just think of that. I'm just gonna call him that from now on. Ah, thank you for the hydrate, Ness. Ah, I needed that. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks I almost failed to notice that they had doubled back. Almost, mind you, and one tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. And lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. Alright, cool. Let's look around. I think I'm gonna wrap up this current quest and I'm probably gonna call it, because 4 and 5 quests are gonna take a little bit. I really wanted to end on Shiva, but I was not aware that stuff would be between the dungeon and Shiva. I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those blue coats. Knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Hi, is me. Well, stay with her then if you think you'll fare any better. Now, there's no need for that. Hi, Elbert. There are places like this in my homeland. Sacred snow-scaped peaks where blood must not be shed. Yugiri! Yet your lands ever thirst for blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I've done no wrong. None but meet this in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. Fancy meeting you here, Nair. Presume your work with the Third brought you hither? What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but...
logged in.
Thank you, Plasma Fish, for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome in. For the merchant that has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Geary and the Shinobi, we may have never discovered this connection. Master Alfino is too kind. My people and I have done little to aid your research for the spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. I love you, Giri. That is the most generous offer, Lady Ugiri, one of which I will gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and always shall be watching. A comforting thought. Come, Nair. Let us wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his report. Fire stuff, yeah! Great, let's finish up this quest. Captain Ilbert seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it may bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I'd rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. Gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Alright, so with that, I am going to call it for the night. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this evening of Final Fantasy XIV MSQ Replay. For those of you who don't know, I am currently replaying all of Final Fantasy MSQ from where I currently am at now in the Realm Reborn patch quest to the end of Heaven's Ward. Not Heaven's Ward, the end of Endwalker. I am doing this part in Heaven's Ward though. But yeah, let's see who we're gonna raid tonight. Who's online? It is almost midnight. Who is still streaming at this hour? I am one of the few degenerates here that streams this late. So let's see. There's actually several people streaming right now. I think, let me look. I think we are going to be rating Vanmar. Van is streaming League of Legends right now. So please give Vanmar your warmest of welcomes. And I will see you, I don't know, I might stream sometime this weekend. It's either going to be more Final Fantasy or I'm going to switch it up with Symphonia 2. But who knows? We'll figure it out when we get there. Anyway, see you guys next time. Hope you have a fantastic night. Let me cue this up. Where's Vanmar? Where are you? There we go. All right. Anyway, thank you guys so much again. I'll see you next time, and bye for now. Bye.